how to do it, rather. So when you open up Pixlr, you're going to hit Create New. Don't select any of these options, although you're more than welcome to if you know one that works better for you. Hit Create, and then now you have your canvas. So we're going to be creating a silhouette painting that has to do with showing a gradient scale using color that reflects how the moon would look at night, or a light source, but we're pretty sure it's the moon. Anyway, so we're going to be using the Draw tool, the Smudge tool, and then you'll be getting your colors from these two areas. So to begin, I'm going to create my source of light. When you go up here to the brush, you're going to be playing with the different sizes and the different softnesses.
Okay.
Or softness. Settings? Anyway.
Okay, thank you for letting me know.
So this looks like it's a good size.
Yes, Luke.
But when I put it down, I might want it to be a little bigger. So I click it again, and I'm going to click it again. Now I can choose whichever color I'm going to work with. I'm going to choose pink, and you'll see this big area of color that you're able to choose from. Now you can mix and match colors if you would like to. You can make this as complex as you would like.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose just to stay with one color to keep it simple for directions. Now sometimes students have said that they have a hard time painting, like it won't let you paint. Make sure the layer is clicked.
Me too.
Okay.
Definitely an American hero.
So I'm going to change my brush size.
Yes, Izzy.
Softness is good. And I'm just going to make circles around
You're good. Okay, thank you for letting me know.
the light source. I might make 2 with the same color, but no more than 2. Then I'll go in, just move that circle over to get a darker sample.
Good job. You guys have like around 5 minutes if you want to go into a breakout room.
Okay, I'll try and clean up the edges as best I can.
Yeah, I said you
My
have
computer's a
about 5
little
minutes
laggy
before
with
breakout room.
this. Wasn't sure how that was going to work, but that's okay. In class I said that if you're having a hard time creating like a perfect circular image, that's okay. I think it looks really cool when there's a wavy aspect to it. It creates more of like a, ooh, I wonder what causes that in the sky. And our sky doesn't actually have perfect cylinder or circular shapes. So you just keep going around. I like to add a lot of layers. I like to add a lot of gradient. It creates a much cooler effect when you're finished.
Yes, Destiny.
But I think for the sake of time and this video length,
Oh, that's okay.
I'm going to make it bigger. So you can see the goal is to try and get darker and darker and darker. Actually, this might be too big. So if you want to change something, you just hit Edit, Undo. Then you can go back in, change your brush setting, and it won't be so ambitious. Here we go. Changing your brush size can have a fun effect for the project as well. And then eventually you get to the point where you just go to the edges. Okay, so now you can really start to see how the effect is created. created. And you can also go downward. It'll make it darker. I like to keep the sky as bright as possible. That's just me. Also, at this point, if you choose, you can continue making the layers, or you can just color in the rest of the sky. I'm totally okay with that. Okay, now it's time to use the Smudge Tool, and you can go in, I'm going to make this a little bigger. You can go in and clean up some of these areas, making a cool effect. I like that, that looks neat. The Smudge Tool is really fun to play with in this project. You can create a lot of fun designs, or you can really manipulate the lines that you see. So I like just kind of playing around and seeing what happens with it. I've also enjoyed taking the middle and making it look like kind of like a starburst effect. So this is where your creativity can really start to shine, because you can do a lot of interesting things with this Smudge Tool. Okay, so now I'm going to switch to black, because we are going to move into the silhouette part. So I'm going to try and create a cat looking up at the sky. And I want a harder brush for this, a bit bigger. Maybe that's too... Yeah, I'm getting a little softness. Okay. So I'm going to draw the circle for the head. Fill that in. And then I'm going to create his ears. All right, now something I learned yesterday was that when you use a much higher softness setting, and you create maybe, oh my gosh, that size went really big. I'm going to create some tree branches.
Okay, friends.
And with the softness level, it actually can help make it look, that's not soft enough. It can make it look like it's further away in the background, which I thought was really cool.
Bye.
So you can kind of see how the light makes it look like it's further away.
Yeah, COVID tests are not fun.
Okay, so you can play with whatever silhouette you would like to create. You can also add little highlights
You do?
to your character. That kind of looks like a smiley face. So yeah, you can play around with this, get really creative. You can make it your favorite character, maybe your favorite video game character. So many different things you can do with this. So, this could be fun. You could add little, oh, that's not what I wanted.
Whoever Evan is okay after their COVID. Your brother.
You could add like some cool streaks in here, and then take the smudge tool and get really crazy with it. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted to show you. Anyway, I think you can see the point. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope this helps. Enjoy!